growth of thought that's stunted by a hot Rhodesian sun. The lack of meat that's at the feet of elder mind is vesting the interest of every man's future and every man's head. Lived out again ancestors' mistakes, casting gods in death, and you die forever. And those who hold before that time, they know that survival is worth its name. I plead with my brothers, my cause, to shock the logic that death can't harm. For darkness and the light are of the same night, yet we fight forever. Of every man's future and every great past lived out again ancestors' mistakes, casting gods in death, and you die forever.
is torn in front of them, heading for the start of the day. Like seas, like waves of gray and black, in mourning for the morning. And then the tide turns back again, quick stepping into spray, relinquishing the grip upon their light into the dimness of the night. Like seas, like waves of gray and black, in mourning for the evening. The faces glad in front of them, headed for the warmth. Can you feel the strength of these small ships, heading for their lulling, rocking berths? Like seas, like waves of gray and black, in mourning for themselves. Their old hosts left behind them, dusty on the shelves. Their eyes once saw the glory, but their minds have lost the way. Their feet have found a steady path from which they may not stray.
And when you get there, you'll find out that you're a stranger. there's no place that you'll ever find where you haven't been before. And when you get there, you'll find out that you're a stranger.
Not groovy. If you can apply that grooviness to what's happening now, that's where it's at. In other words, if you can create a thing like this, one, and it's a piece of artwork, a piece of sculpture, then that is a piece of contemporary art.